So my name is Samantha Molino, and I am a yoga instructor. I've been an instructor for about 2 years now. I've been practicing for a few years before that, and what brought me ultimately to yoga and meditation was my journey and struggles with mental health and addiction. So I was diagnosed with anxiety and depressive disorders when I was very young, about 14 or 15. I had a doctor who, at that time, it was popular to treat with medication as opposed to exploring other avenues. So I was medicated early on. I became addicted to that medication, and it progressed from there. I spent about maybe 10 years of my life in active addiction. And then the bottom fell out. And I was forced to look at myself and the things that I had done, the people that I had hurt. And I was fortunate to have family who helped me in finding that path. And my path ultimately led me to yoga and to meditation as a way to get outside of my own head, to work on myself and become capable of identifying those cycles, those negative cycles that I was willfully surrendering myself to. It's a constant journey. It never stops, but it does get better. And yoga has brought me into a community of people who are all working to come together and support each other and help each other in our own journeys. And every one of those is different than the next. You may not share my journey, yours may be very different, and it's probably filled though with similar experiences where we all have these habits, we all have these cycles that we move through in our lives, and we help each other to recognize them and to move forward in a direction that serves us. And we lift each other up and support each other, and we don't judge each other for that. And that is what yoga has been able to do for me, is to show me that the world is not full of people who are all out for themselves and trying to hurt one another. That there's a growing community of people coming together to lift each other up and embrace one another for their differences, for their unique identities and experiences. And when I come to my class, I feel valued. And I want my students to feel valued as well. You may not have any experience with yoga. You may not be interested in being the best yogi in the world, in having the best, strongest asana practice or the deepest back bend. And that's okay. You don't need to. But you can come to class and be part of a community and be valued and appreciated for who you are, as you are. You don't have to be anything else. We don't want you to. There's nobody here that wants you to be the perfect yogi, but we want you. We want you here, supporting us. So try it out, and you might find that you love it, and you might learn something new about yourself, and we'll all get to enjoy that wonderful, unique perspective that you bring to the world. And it is absolutely worth knowing and worth sharing. So I hope I get to see you in class or in the studio. I hope that our paths can cross and weave together, and we can find some peace and some hope and some love together here in the studio or wherever the road leads us.